Imagine this. Somewhere on Earth, at this very moment, a ballistic missile is launched from an unknown location. At that exact second, satellites orbiting high above the planet, around 22,000 meters up, detect something unusual. These satellites are always watching Earth, and they have one job: detect the heat signature of any missile launch. Before the missile even fully rises into the sky, the satellites transmit that signal at the speed of light back to Earth. Within seconds, the information reaches one of the most secret and secure places in the United States, a hidden command center buried deep inside a mountain. Beneath thousands of feet of solid rock, a team of specialists constantly monitors for any sign of an attack. Suddenly, their screens begin lighting up with signals, one after another. They realize something is wrong, something very big. They immediately start calculating how many missiles, from which direction, where will they strike, and most importantly, how much time is left. Because these next few minutes will decide the fate of the world. But there's a problem. The president hasn't been informed yet. Time isn't stopping. Every second, the missiles are getting closer. At the White House, a military officer rushes toward the president's room, carrying a black briefcase known as the nuclear football. It may look ordinary, but inside it holds tools that can determine the future of humanity. Inside is a book of nuclear strike options, some for limited response, others for launching hundreds of missiles at once. The president is awakened and quickly connected to a secure call with top military officials. They brief him how many missiles are incoming, where they will hit, and how much time remains. And now begins the most terrifying part. The president has just 6 minutes. 6 minutes to decide. Should he launch a counterattack or wait? Each second in those 6 minutes is worth thousands of lives. One wrong decision could mean the end of human civilization. Even more frightening, the information he receives may not be fully confirmed. History has shown that false alarms have happened before, situations where nuclear systems were almost activated due to errors. If those mistakes hadn't been caught in time, the world today might be very different. That's why every second must be used to confirm, is the attack real or just a false signal? But the time needed to confirm is also the most valuable time. Within this narrow window, the president chooses an option and verifies his identity using secret codes. If everything checks out, the launch order is transmitted instantly to all nuclear forces. Underground missile silos, deep-sea submarines, and airborne bombers all receive the command at the same time. This entire process happens so fast that within minutes, hundreds of missiles could be launched into the sky. Meanwhile, the president is moved to safety. If time is extremely limited, he is taken to a secure bunker beneath the White House. If there's more time, he is evacuated by helicopter to a special aircraft known as the Doomsday plane. From the outside, it looks like a normal plane, but inside, it's a flying command center capable of controlling an entire war. It's designed to survive even a nuclear explosion and can stay airborne for days with mid-air refueling. Inside are advanced communication systems, satellite links, and encrypted phones, allowing contact with anywhere on Earth. The interior is like a submarine, designed to function even if the outside world is destroyed. But what if the president doesn't survive? To answer that, massive underground bunkers have been built deep beneath mountains, places where thousands of people can live for months. These bunkers have electricity, water, food, hospitals, even the infrastructure to run a government. This concept is called continuity of government. Meanwhile, underground missile crews prepare for launch. 2 officers turn their keys simultaneously. Within minutes, missiles will cross space and strike targets thousands of kilometers away. Submarines hidden deep in the ocean are also ready, nearly impossible to detect, each capable of destroying an entire country. Airborne bombers are already in the air. The only difference? They can still be recalled at the last moment. Meaning, if the decision changes, the world might still be saved. This entire nuclear system exists for one reason: deterrence. If anyone strikes first, they will be destroyed in return. It's a balance of fear and retaliation that has prevented war for decades. But at the same time, it's the greatest risk to humanity. Because if it ever becomes real, nothing can stop it. Missiles in the sky, submarines ready, bunkers prepared, and the whole world waiting to see what happens next. Fortunately, this scenario has not happened in reality. But the terrifying truth is, this system is active every single day, 24 hours a day. Someone, somewhere, is always watching those screens, waiting for an unusual signal. And if that signal ever turns out to be real,
If the message comes, order confirmed. That day may become the darkest day in human history.
It was 2:17 a.m. Deep beneath a mountain in the United States, inside a silent command center, Lieutenant Daniel Hayes stared at the glowing screens in front of him. Everything was routine, until it wasn't. A sharp alert cut through the silence. Unidentified launch detected. Daniel froze for half a second. Then more alerts. 1, 2, 5, 10. His heart started pounding. "Sir, you need to see this," he said, his voice tight. Within seconds, the room transformed from calm to chaos. Analysts rushed to their stations, screens filled with trajectories, heat signatures, and blinking red warnings. High above Earth, satellites had already done their job. They caught the heat trail of a ballistic missile launch and sent the data down at the speed of light. And now, that data was here. Daniel swallowed hard. Multiple launches confirmed. "How many?" his commander asked. "We're still counting." Thousands of miles away, inside the White House, everything was still quiet. Too quiet. Until the door burst open. A military officer rushed in holding a black briefcase, the nuclear football. "Mr. President, you need to wake up, now." Moments later, the president sat upright, confusion quickly turning into focus as he was connected to a secure line. Voices filled the room. "Multiple incoming missiles detected. Estimated impact time less than 20 minutes. You have approximately 6 minutes to decide." 6 minutes. The president looked at the briefcase in front of him. Inside were options, each one more devastating than the last. A limited strike, a full-scale retaliation, or wait. Back in the command center, Daniel's eyes raced across the data. Something felt off. The trajectories didn't fully match. "Sir, there's an inconsistency," he said. "What kind of inconsistency?" Daniel hesitated. If he was wrong, he could cost them precious seconds. If he was right, he could save the world. These signals, they might be false. The room went silent. "Are you sure?" the commander asked sharply. "No, sir," Daniel replied. "But I think we need to verify again." In the White House, the clock was ticking. 5 minutes. The president's hand hovered over the decision. Military leaders urged immediate action. "Sir, if we wait too long, we lose our ability to respond." But doubt crept in. What if it was a mistake? Back underground, Daniel leaned closer to the screen. He zoomed in, rechecked the data, ran another simulation. Then suddenly, his eyes widened. "Sir, these aren't missiles." Everyone turned. "What?" "It's a reflection. Solar interference from high-altitude clouds. The satellites misread the heat signature." Silence. Then chaos again, but this time different. "Stand-down verification. Recheck all systems." At the White House. "Mr. President, wait." A voice came through the secure line. "We may have a false alarm." The president slowly pulled his hand back. The room froze. Seconds passed. Then confirmation arrived. "False signal. Repeat. False signal." Back in the command center, Daniel collapsed into his chair, breathing heavily. He had been seconds away from witnessing the end of the world. That night, nothing happened. No missile struck. No cities burned. The world kept spinning. But somewhere, deep underground, and high above in space, the system remained active, watching, waiting. Because next time, it might not be a mistake.